Let me show you something. So, you're in the fight, right? And these are things that, Squirrel Girl mains usually, or Squirrel Girl players, what I see, usually they have their acorn, they throw it down. That's not what you're supposed to do. Not usually. It's better if you use your acorn at, like, a closer distance, right? Because then you're gonna be more likely to land your shots. It's a combination for 250 HP. Use your E, hit it with the right click, and then you can get 2 shots off. Like, not gonna lie, even if they're getting heals, then you can do your regular right click after you do your refresh. Always use your E first before you do your right click. It doesn't really matter if you use your E before the shift, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's always better to use your E with the right click before you do it with the shift. For 275 HP, you're gonna want to do the E into the right click, shoot, and then right click it again, and it's gonna be an instant tap. Like, E, right click, shoot, right click again. Or you could just do E, right click, shoot, right click, bang, and it's like obviously trapped. Now the main thing, people don't realize Squirrel Girl is actually, you know what, maybe people do realize it. Okay, she can shred tanks like insanely. So hit 1, E, right click, shoot twice, right click again, and then by the time they're out, they're pretty much dead. This is why you sit on the silence with your Doctor Strange, because you lock him up, both you guys shooting at it. I mean, maybe he's getting heals, but he's not able to move, he's not able to do that kind of stuff, so his options are limited. And there's this thing that I found out. You know how you can pretty much b-hop in this game. You have to, like, hit your head when you're doing your tail bounce, right? Let's see, a regular jump is gonna be like, just vertical virtually. And then you're walking, then it's gonna bring you in that direction, but it's kind of slow, right? So then what you can do, when you're walking, and you hit your head as you're using your leap, then it, like, shoots you. As for ult, everybody, what I see too much of is like, oh my gosh, there's an enemy in front of us. Then people just send it like that. And you know what, while it does work sometimes, imagine the enemy shooting at you, they're either gonna shred it, or maybe they're in, like, bronze lobbies and they're not able to shoot at it or something like that. And then for Squirrel Girl's ult, you're gonna want to do an E, jump to the side of them, and an E jump to the side of them. Usually they're gonna be farther away. And then when you're on the direct side where it should hit more than one person, and it's gonna bounce off the wall to be able to hit them again, that's how you know you have a good angle. Her melee is actually so slow. She has the slowest melee in the game. So look-y, don't bother mixing it in with any moves. And then obviously you just need to learn, like, just to shoot it onto the floor. If you're like medium range to someone, just shoot it onto the floor, because it has AoE.